The United States, a nation built on immigration, is experiencing a demographic shift of remarkable proportions. The latest data reveals the foreign-born population in the U.S. has reached an all-time high. This surge is transforming the nation's social fabric, cultural landscape, and economic outlook, raising profound questions about America's future. To fully grasp the magnitude of the current immigration surge, it's essential to examine it through the lens of history. Under previous administrations, both Democrat and Republican, immigration levels remained relatively stable. While there were fluctuations, they were generally within a manageable range, allowing for assimilation and integration. Policies often focused on attracting skilled workers while limiting family-based migration, aiming for a balance that benefited the American economy and society. The current situation, however, represents a stark departure from this historical norm. The sheer volume of immigration under the current administration dwarfs the numbers seen in previous decades. This unprecedented surge has overwhelmed the system's ability to process and vet newcomers effectively, raising concerns about national security and public safety. The shift in policy focus, from skills-based to family-based migration, has further exacerbated the situation, leading to chain migration and a rapid increase in the overall foreign-born population. This historical comparison underscores the dramatic shift in immigration patterns and policies under the current administration. The emphasis on open borders and lax enforcement has resulted in an uncontrolled influx of migrants, overwhelming border communities and straining resources across the country. The consequences of this approach are becoming increasingly apparent, from the humanitarian crisis at the border to the social and economic challenges facing communities struggling to accommodate the influx. This historical perspective serves as a stark reminder that immigration, while an integral part of American history, must be managed responsibly and sustainably. Uncontrolled immigration, as we are currently witnessing, poses significant risks to the nation's well-being, undermining social cohesion, straining public resources, and jeopardizing the very fabric of American society. The economic implications of the unprecedented surge in immigration are complex and far-reaching. While proponents of open borders often tout the economic benefits of immigration, the reality is far more nuanced. The influx of a large, low-skilled workforce inevitably puts downward pressure on wages, particularly for those in lower-paying jobs. This disproportionately impacts native-born workers in those sectors, many of whom are already struggling to make ends meet. The unprecedented surge in immigration poses a fundamental question. Can America, with its tradition of welcoming newcomers, successfully assimilate such a large and diverse influx of people? Assimilation, the process by which immigrants adapt to the dominant culture and values of their new homeland, has long been considered a cornerstone of successful immigration. However, the sheer scale of the current influx, coupled with the changing demographics of the immigrant population, raises concerns about the nation's capacity for assimilation. Historically, assimilation was facilitated by a number of factors, including a shared language, a common cultural heritage, and a strong sense of national identity. However, these factors are being challenged in today's increasingly diverse and multicultural society. The influx of immigrants from countries with vastly different languages, customs, and values makes assimilation more difficult, potentially leading to cultural clashes and social divisions. Moreover, the rise of identity politics and multiculturalism has, in some cases, undermined the importance of assimilation, emphasizing instead the preservation of distinct cultural identities. While celebrating diversity is important, it should not come at the expense of national unity and a shared sense of purpose. The question of whether America can accommodate the current influx of immigrants is not merely a matter of numbers, but also of will. It requires a commitment from both newcomers and native-born Americans to embrace the principles of assimilation and integration, fostering a sense of shared identity and purpose. We have a special announcement. We're currently facing shadow banning on YouTube. Your likes and subscriptions can help us combat this. Stand up for free speech and help protect the free exchange of ideas online. Subscribe today and thank you for your support.